cut straight to the point. What happened in Penn State was terrible. And I personally believe that there is a connection between what happened to the children and the people who perpetrated those atrocities with the children. Because it was more than one. It wasn't just the man who was guilty of it and the ones who covered it up. There's more people involved. It's time for us to take a change. It's time for us to take a stand, rather. Instead of just sitting around and saying, oh, this is sad, what happened to these children, which it is, people need to be more forefront. People need to become more active and making sure things like this doesn't happen, and also exposing these people who are responsible for these atrocities. I would put my life on the fact that this man who did this and the people who were involved in keeping it secret and for all this time, including the university police, that didn't do anything about it, have connections to more powerful organizations. Those children, besides being used for perverse pleasure of these grown men, were probably victims of ritual abuse as well. And if not those children, other children probably have. Now, this is just a light being shed on this, on the background of this sick, perverted group of people that's controlling us. And I'm outraged, and I've been outraged for a long time. But if you could sit here and honestly say that this is just a man who was using children for sexual pleasure, no, it's not just that. There's a lot more than that. More light needs to be shed. Now, how do you go about finding out exactly how this is true? That these people are involved in this? Well, it's hard because none of us know really anything. We have no proof. The only thing that we have as a clue, as evidence, is that these people, first of all, are involved with a huge university with students all across the nation and possibly other countries come to this university to study. These people are without a doubt a part of something greater. Now, if you're open-minded, if your mind is open and your heart is open, and you've been studying and you're conscious, you know exactly the people I'm talking about. Look up Bryce Taylor on YouTube. She'll tell you her personal testimony of what happened. And that'll give you a clue. That'll put you in the direction of the people who are involved in this type of shit. It's a distraction, nonetheless, because it's keeping people from focusing on what's really going on. Weather's changing up, whether it's man-made or natural. Economies are at the point of no return. And it's getting to the point now where local governments are starting to do what they have to do in order to maintain their infrastructure, because we can't rely on the federal government anymore because they failed us time after time. So why not use something like this as a distraction? Why not use something such as an important individual in college sports, in college period in the United States, as a distraction for their shortcomings, which is really not shortcomings, it's atrocity. When are people going to wake up and realize the grand scheme of things is really going on? And these guys aren't the only ones. I'm quite sure that the judge that's going to see the case, the university police involved, they know something. It wasn't kept under wraps for so long for no reason. They all know something. Nobody's worried about that. Only thing people are worried about is what happened. Can't focus on that. The damage is done. Sad, yes. Shed light on the fact that just because people are holding a certain social or political status doesn't mean that they are not capable of such things that are bad. Look at George W. Bush, father, Bush Sr. He had many allegations against him on sexual scandals. Never made mainstream media. Hell, senator or congressman, whichever one he was at the time, Charlie Wilson, who funded or helped fund the Afghanistan people, for lack of a better word, to help them fight against the Soviet Union occupation of Afghanistan, was snorted cocaine and screwing prostitutes or whatever. He was wilding out. And it was in the movie, and they used that as a form of entertainment. And then, of course, you have the testimony of Brett Taylor. So why is it that none of that was made? None of the shit that happened with Bush Sr. is made public. Like, what's going on with these people at Penn State? It's an eye-opener. And we need to realize one thing for sure is that there's a lot of fucked up shit going on in this world, especially in America. Don't feed into the whole, those children got molested, that guy, what he did was wrong thing. No. Get active. Do more research. People need to wake up, connect. Stop looking to be entertained all the time, because while you're sitting up being entertained and you're sending your children to sports camps or after-school programs, they could be getting molested. Child predators are exactly that, and they use tactics and techniques to get what they want from children. I'm not sitting here trying to incite a riot or a war or nothing. I just want peace and love and happiness for us all. Truth and enlightenment with all people. Because everybody's capable of it, regardless of how deep you are into this evil darkness that's casts a web on everything in the world. Or so they want. So this rant is dedicated to those who don't see what's going on with this. Open up your damn eyes. Stop sitting around watching sitcoms and dumbass Jersey Shore and things like that. And open your mind to other things that's going on in this world. Because if we don't open up our eyes, more of us, and we don't see what's really going on, we're doomed. Circle 2015 signing off.